turn it on. There we go. Everybody good? Okay. My name is Marshanna Smith, and I just want to welcome you guys to the downtown Jackson County Courthouse for this brief press conference that will be led by Jackson County Executive Frank White Jr. We will have remarks by him, as well as Charlie Shields, who is the president and CEO of Truman Medical Centers, as well as Bridget Schaefer. She is the health director of the Jackson County Health Department. And lastly, we will have remarks by Troy Schulte, who is the Jackson County Administrator. We will be taking just brief questions after everyone's remarks because we have a lot of work to do to move forward to hopefully maybe implement this package that you will be hearing about today. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Jackson County Executive Frank White Jr.
Thank you. And thank you all for coming today, and good afternoon. You know, we're living in unprecedented times at this time, something that we've never faced before in our community. And our medical professionals and first responders have done an outstanding job. They're working tirelessly to make sure that our community stays safe. And I want to make sure that when I go to speak, I want to thank those people first and thank them for their service. Today, I'm announcing an emergency funding package to combat the COVID-19 virus in our community. The proposal will be called the Runyons Act. It's named after Missouri State Representative Joe Runyons, who has been diagnosed with the virus. I spoke with Joe this afternoon, and he is very honored. The Runyons Act totals $10 million and funding that is focused on providing essential support to the county's safety net health care providers. That would be Truman Medical Centers and our Jackson County Health Department, as well as first responders and area food agencies. If approved by the county legislature, the Runyons Act will make millions of dollars immediately available for our frontline providers to purchase equipment, tests, and resources they need to keep our community safe. My team started work on this emergency funding plan before hearing about Joe's unfortunate diagnosis. But as soon as I heard his call to action, I thought it would be fitting to recognize his strength, courage, and dignity in this way. In the midst of fighting this terrible disease, he continues to show great leadership. From his hospital bed, he called on us to step up and do everything we can to ensure that those that we rely on to take care of us have the tools and resources they need to wage this war. That's exactly what the Runyons Act does. And that is exactly what I will do for Joe and for everyone else in our community. We will not be the reason why residents don't get the help they need. We can't do this alone. We need our fellow government leaders, business community, to also be here with us and also to hear Representative Runyons' call to action. We will encourage them to join us and lend their support through this emergency funding effort. I've spoken to members of our county legislature about this proposal, and we have had a good conversation and have received good feedback. We will continue working with them to move this proposal forward. While this is my proposal, the ultimate decision on how much funding is made available and who receives it will be up to the county legislature. I have requested that the county legislature hold an emergency session so that we can talk about the possibility of considering this and moving it forward. So this proposal will save lives. And to everyone, stay strong, stay safe, stay home. God bless us all, and thank you so much for being here.
So good afternoon. My name is Charlie Shields. I am the president and CEO of Truman Medical Centers. So on behalf of 4,000 individuals that are on the front line fighting hard every day against this pandemic. We wanted to say thank you to Frank White and the county for their leadership on this issue. Clearly, there are a number of challenges that healthcare providers face in this community, acquiring personal protective equipment, acquiring additional testing material, actually even building additional space in which to house patients. All those require funding. So that funding that has been proposed by County Executive Frank White will go a long way toward meeting those efforts and helping us solve some of the challenges that we have. You know, it's been said that the government that governs closest to the people governs best. I think that is clearly what is evident here as we are seeing action taken on the local level and at the county level to put us in the best position to continue to fight this pandemic. Thank you.
The Health Department greatly appreciates the county executive and the county legislature's support and their recognition of the importance of public health's role in this response. So thank you.
I'm County Administrator Troy Schulte. As the county executive reiterated, this proposal will be presented to the county legislature as soon as possible for their consideration. In order to accomplish this, we are using reserves and our rainy day funds under the argument it's raining, and this is why we set those money aside for these types of emergency purposes. So our job in Jackson County is to support the operations of Truman Medical Center. They are Jackson County's true safety net, and in their time of need, we have to show that the Jackson County and all 700,000 residents are willing to stand behind our safety net provider, make sure they have the resources that they need to meet any of their demands that may arise over the next foreseeable future. So we've had some great conversations with the county legislature. We'll work out the funding details, but this is why the county, through good fiscal management, has put the money aside for just this type of an issue so that we can move when other organizations, whether it's the state or the federal government, have not been as quick to respond as we needed them to. The county has those funds. We'll step up and make it available for Truman. Thank you. We're happy to answer any questions, but we want to give you an update on where we are in this important initiative.
Are there any additional questions by anybody at this time? If not, we thank you so much for joining us here downtown this afternoon. Most of your news agencies have already received a copy of the press release in electronic form, so please refer to that. And as soon as we have any additional information to share, we will do so. Thank you very much.